Boop. Man, am I ready to continue this game. Okay, so we just figured out, well, everything just opened up, and now we have to talk to this guy about the teacher that's been gone for a while, but we can't say that he's been murdered, or that's going to be like all sorts of problems. So, let's do it.
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
Hi, Coffee Dad.
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start?
I can't reveal what happened to Mikoshiba, but there's no harm in asking general questions about
Remember
it.
how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
how do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
That's weird.
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation, but if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Oof.
Very well.
Oof.
Go ahead.
I'll start with the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well, then suddenly he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were
Roro,
you two
right?
not that close?
No, we had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Bic Mag, to answer your question, yes. Mikoshiba is the guy that the firefighters found at the beginning. So we know he's dead. And we also know that he may have been related to a bully/suicide event that happened years before.
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something
go.
about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes, but let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us, but we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret, potentially even out of pocket?
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure I follow.
Something must have pushed the chairman towards taking action against the bullying now of all times. This guy is totally suspect. I agree completely. Ooh. Maybe the identification of the groper.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here, bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's... undeniable.
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
So that wasn't his intention, but basically that's exactly what he was wanting to do. Okay, cool.
Sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate.
Please,
Every
please,
time I saw it
cover
on
my ass,
TV,
please.
I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Ah,
Her? Great. That's my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you
Good
guys
call.
can clear out too.
What?
good call.
You're benching all of us just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
Yeah, not even they know the fact that the dude's murdered yet. All right, Okuda said the faculty room is one floor below his office. Gotta get my loots. Hey, Thriving Hiving, what's up, buddy? Ultimate Twig of Destiny, yeah. LM Dalton with the 60 months. Thank you, bud. Hallway twigs are best twigs? Oh, they are. Completely. Dirty iron. Dirty, dirty iron. Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh, is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Let me go snoop around real quick. Oh my god, you're not going to open her laptop and start looking through it. Mikoshiba was under Sabai-sensei's supervision. Can anything here give me clues about him? Press and hold to think? Wait. What's this do? Should get a look at Sabai-sensei's desk. Might have eyes on me though, so I can't just rummage through things. Okay.
What the?
Photo of students, but their uniforms aren't from Serio. Wait, could this be Sawa-sensei herself? And also, who's that picture behind there? Look in the bottom right. Oh. Good man, Yagami. There's another photo in the back. Does that kid go here too? I'd like to check it out, but I can't be seen doing that here.
What the?
Okay.
What the? Suspicious. What the? Hey. Hey. What the? Suspicious. Hey. Suspicious.
Hello World English Course 2. Nice. That should be a programming course. I guess we're done.
What the? Why am I bad?
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
What? Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice
Because
anything
he's
unusual
dead.
before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
That is super suspect. Interrogating someone with nothing to go on isn't very effective. Maybe I should come at this a different way.
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Miko Shiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
This music, man.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Miko Shiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something weird's going on. This isn't consistent with her reaction to Koto-san getting bullied.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the
Ooh, Persona,
student who
nice.
died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Miko Shiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Miko Shiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Miko Shiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Miko Shiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently, he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
Oh, good. Oh, great. Okay. Awesome. Friendly Turk, thank you so much for the 10 months, buddy. I appreciate that.
All right. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Wait, why would you not turn around if she said just a minute?
Kaito-san, you there?
Yes?
Tell me you're still on campus.
Anything else to add?
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her?
He is so
It's
jealous.
nuts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then. It's drone time.
Thank you, it's chilly.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
Wow. Okay, let's do it. Don't care, Bear, with the 30 months. Congrats again on becoming a dad of 3. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, I see some people asking in chat, hey, XB side, how are you today? Asher's not home yet. There was one of his levels was a little bit higher than they would have liked last night, so they kept him one more day. And this morning, we are waiting to hear back from pediatrics if they're sending him home now or what we're doing and all that stuff. And obviously, I am very stressed and wanting to know. So, yeah. Whew, it's a thing. It's a thing. Higher levels. Which stats did he put point into? Yeah, oh my God, you're terrible. You're terrible. Funny enough, for those that may have kids themselves or know what we're talking about, Rowan had the same issue. He has high what's called bilirubin, and that is from what I understand, a chemical that is, I believe, removed by your liver. So it's important that everything is working properly. And what they did was, he was doing this little grunty thing when he was born, and that's why he didn't come home the first day. So they put him in the NICU just to watch him. Everything looked fine. He actually stopped grunting. Everything was good. And then they were going to send him home yesterday, but they did one test at the end before he left, and it turned out that his bilirubin was a little higher. And they said, okay, we'll do another test later. And if it's higher, if it shows an upward trend, then what they'll do is, just like they did with Rowan, because Rowan went through the same thing, they'll put him under a UV light and do a light therapy. So when they took the second test, his bilirubin was higher, but it wasn't high enough for them to do the light. They were like, okay, it's showing an upward trend, but it's not high enough for us to do light therapy. So we're thinking he's just working through everything. So we're gonna keep him here one more night, do everything as normal, and just monitor him. So they took his they took one more this morning, one more test, and even though his bilirubin's still high, it's going down. So it's no longer going up, so it's going down. But it is still a little high. So what we're waiting on now is for the pediatrics people to come by and basically let us know what we're going to do. Since it's going down, are they going to send him home? Since it's going down, do they want to keep watching him? Do they want to give him the therapy just in case? Like, we don't know yet. So we're waiting. I think the pediatric person gets in at like 9, and they have to do the rounds and stuff, and we'll know then. So it literally could be, Lena could call me in 30 minutes and say, come pick me up, or she can be like, we're not coming until tonight or tomorrow. Like, I have no idea. We have no clue what's going on right now. Yeah, a little stressful, a little stressful, but we're getting through it. And now you know. My son was under the UV light for almost a week. It was because his blood and his mom's blood didn't match. Really excellent. Interesting. Yeah, Rowan did the UV light treatment like the first day he was here, and he was under the UV light for hours and hours. Yep. And he was fine after the UV light and stuff. That, you know, he was just fine. Took him home the next day. It was good. Yep. And that was that. Am I streaming from the new house? No, I'm at the old house right now. Fiber is theoretically here in less than a week, but we'll see. Oh, that's the girl that was being bullied. It's Koda-san. She was in the basketball club too. Maybe she knows about Mikoshiba. Bongos to you, my friend. Thank you. As a signed streamer with Twitch, does that include things like health insurance? No. No, as a signed Twitch streamer, that just has to do with my streaming and all of that kind of stuff. I even though I am signed with Twitch, I still don't work for Twitch. It's just it's a more comprehensive partnership agreement. Yeah. I'm still not an employee of Twitch. So I don't get benefits and health insurance and all that stuff. What's my sub count right now? Real quick before we see this, Labanosh, I just want to shout this out to you guys. Because of Pathfinder and Asher and all of that stuff that's been happening, as you guys know, my sub count has been hovering around like between 16 and 18,000 for like the last year, about pretty much post Cyberpunk. I just wanted to give you guys a huge shout out and thank you. We are currently sitting at 20,600 subs and over 22,000 sub points. So thank you all extremely much. I really do appreciate it. This is definitely one of the sub highs on the channel. As you guys know, I do my best not to make this show about subs. I don't ask you for them. I don't pump Twitch Prime in your face all the time. Like, I like to think that if you guys are enjoying the show, then you sub on your own accord, not because I'm asking you to or telling you to. And on that note, I just want to say how thankful I am that I can do this kind of thing, and you guys show me that I don't have to do any of that stuff to, frankly, be wildly successful on Twitch. So I really appreciate it. I really thank you. I will continue to do exactly what I'm doing. And also, this is a good point to mention that if you're not a sub, that's totally fine. I see some people in chat saying, like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't. Look around, man. I don't even have to say any of this stuff, and I've got over 20,000 subs. If you can't sub, or if you prefer to spend the 1 or 2 subs you can on other streamers on Twitch, Not only is that okay, I encourage it, and I just appreciate the fact that you're giving me your time. Because frankly, we all get one life on this planet, and your money is nice, but it is much more meaningful to me that you are giving me your time. Because you are actually giving me time in the one life you get, and you are sharing some of that with me to play video games, hang out, and have a good time. So I will be honest, I am so much more thankful for that little piece of your life than I am any dollar bills out of your pocket. And I really, really appreciate that. And just know that that's worth more to me than any dollar you could give me. So thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, I really appreciate this in chat. But when I'm talking about how wildly successful I am, that doesn't mean give me more money. Okay? If anything, I prefer you support smaller streamers because I am doing just fine. So thank you so much. Again, just being here, you guys make me so happy, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. Okay. That being said, thank you so much to Darnits for the 10 bomb, Patak17 for the 10 bomb, Rhino Rich for the 10 bomb, Ikmir for the 10 bomb, Goss Ninho for the 10 bomb, Pyro for the 20 bomb, and Ocean with the 50 bomb. Guys, thank you so much for your support. I'm going to keep playing this game. I've already talked enough about this, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Bongos to you. Thank you. Okay. Now about that, let's get back to this. Boom. All right, let's go. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much for everything.
Close one. Almost got it. Huh? You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole?
You know what would have been great? If every time we beat him up, he got another Band-Aid on his face. So it was like keeping track of how many times we kicked his ass. That'd be fantastic. Base Kill, Cohh, you are the man. Keep it real, and we love you for it. Keep doing what you're doing. Base Kill, thank you so much, and I really appreciate it.
Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I wanna bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good.
Are we really going to beat the shit out of children in a high school gymnasium? What is going on here?
It's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
How is this happening?
Full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
We're on the school grounds. Okay. Anyway. Snake style focuses on swift flowing strikes and counterattacks. Okay, we know about parry, we know about grab. Press circle and then press circle again while holding them. Press circle once more with the proper timing to successfully disarm them. Okay.
'Cause it's a game!
Come on.
That is so cool! Whoops. I thought we were doing the scare thing. No? I guess. Oh my god, dude. Dude, the fighting in this and the music is so good! Holy shit! Oh my god, dude. The fighting feels great in this one. It really does.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
There it is! One sec.
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property?
Because we're an asshole. That was my wife, and they just got approval that they're being discharged. She said it still could be a couple hours. She's going to let me know. So as soon as she knows, she's going to call me back, and I'm going to go get my wife and kid from the hospital. Woo! Okay, let's go.
How many times must I tell you to
She
leave
said it'll
our
still be a couple
school
hours.
alone?
We got some time.
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
We just got straight told.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
We just got straight frickin' told. Woo!
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei has made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough. Although, there is always the off chance
Janitor. Hire us as a janitor.
that you can serve as an outside consultant, a guidance counselor.
I'll guide my fist into the bully's face.
Yeah,
Does that count?
like a club advisor.
To the basketball
Do you
team.
happen to have a kung fu club?
Oh god.
I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note, I believe each club already has an advisor assigned.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
I need the time to ask around about Mikoshiba. I have to find a way to stay on this campus. Maybe they've got some staff positions that need filling. I think I saw a reception desk near the school entrance. Ooh. Oh good, we got the next one. Oh. We're to work on getting all the XP up stuff first. Because that's how I roll. Dude, if we become a janitor, that'd be so cool. Are they playing dodgeball? I want to play dodgeball. Why do I smell Yakuza ridiculousness coming? Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Yes, we're playing on the PS5. Also, good time to mention, shout out. Thank you to Ryu Gotoku for supplying this key. They did give us a code for the game. We are playing on the PS5 as well, so shout out and thank you to them.